I've been observing this phenomenon, and it's when you're projecting outward, when you're connecting with people, there's an outward energy that happens. But have you ever walked around, let's say you haven't talked to anyone all day, you're going down the street, you're on the train, you're doing whatever, and you're in your head. Now, some people might like the solitude of that. It kind of gives you an introspection into yourself. But other times, if you're thinking that you want to connect with people, it's like this energy that is sinking in, like this caving in energy, as opposed to this expansive outward energy. And if you know that you've ever gone out to clubs or you've gone out to events where you're just having fun, meeting, connecting with people, that you're expanding this energy out. Now, you might be an introvert, but still, there is an energy that you begin to radiate with when you're having a great time, when you're communicating, when you're doing all those things. But if you're actually looking for connection and you're walking around silently, down the street and not getting those opportunities or taking action, you're gonna feel this sucking energy, this kind of soul sinking energy. It can be deep inside of your chest and your heart. And that's actually a feeling that you're looking for connection and resonance with other people. And you're incongruent because you are longing or want that. And what it actually does is you're projecting that energy outward to people. And oddly, they can feel that, and so it makes it worse, as opposed to if you're already in that good energetic state where you've been having fun and connecting with people, then you can do it much more naturally, and it just sounds good. Now, I also often wonder when I have these interactions with people where I feel like I'm in a great resonant state, where I feel like I'm doing the things, but the person on the other end might not actually be there. And you can't take things personally always, because your frequency of what you're doing in your life and you're resonating with might not be what that person is resonating with, and that's okay. And so that's where some of the rejections can come from if you're trying to either meet a partner or a girl that you're interested in, or even a business connection, or you're just at some networking event. Whatever you're doing at that time isn't resonating or oscillating in a way that makes sense. Now, it might actually be a connection or availability or any other thing, but you have to also look to that attunement. And I really believe in the energy aspect of it too. Like, it's really important. People really respond to good energy. And some people, I think, just resonate with that more naturally. But I also think that there's cultural differences in how people were raised and how they were brought up in the environments that they're in. But the real core of what I'm talking about here is just to focus on, one, what are you feeling? What are you resonating with? How is it like inside of you? And then if you get stuck in this inward pit where you're like sinking inward, then you need to find opportunities just to make little comments, engage a little bit with people, have a conversation. Even sometimes when I'm out, if I haven't had an opportunity to talk, you can fake a conversation where you're on a phone, like if you have to. Sometimes literally just hearing your own voice and be like, oh, I sound all right. Now, if you really have trouble communicating and speaking, that's something you're gonna need to practice. You're gonna need to speak out loud and be able to have that communication. It helps if you can do that ahead of time, because if you try to go do that live in the environment, then you're not really prepared for it. But focus on this activity is your external outward energy. Focus on pushing out energy, and you'll see that you'll manifest and have more energy. But if you see that you're sucking inward and you're feeling this inward tension, that's something that you need to address with outward energy. So just start giving the energy out to people, start conversating, start having those interactions, and you'll actually see that more of it will come to you.